Guys, I'm back and I want to get right into it because I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about, which is red-pilled incels. And I know you're probably thinking, why? Who cares? And I get that. But I am a nasty human being who I just enjoy making fun of people, people that deserve it. And by God, do they fucking deserve it. So, like I did in my last episode, I am going to talk about a few TikToks that I made and the consequence or the things that came of them, because it's really exciting for me and fun, whatever. So the first one I made is me saying, I don't want to hear about the male loneliness epidemic or the men's mental health crisis, etc. I don't care. I don't care what your reasoning is. I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. Period. And I meant that. Those movements are only brought up to counter any time a woman says anything about anything, basically, to be like, well, men have problems too. Okay. Where was this energy before? Why don't you guys just start going to therapy? And I don't fuck with the fact that it's always brought up as if what I'm supposed to fix it for all of you. I don't think so. I don't want to hear about it. Obviously, case by case basis, there probably are men out there that I would care about on a particular basis, not as a whole, not for all of them. Like, I'm not waking up being like, God, we gotta end that mental health crisis for men. No, who's we? No, I wish men the best on their quest to do this, but it has nothing to do with me. That I don't want it brought up around me, period. Nobody normal fucking says the men's mental health crisis. You could just bring up mental health, period. You don't have to be doing all that. So anyway, I said that in a TikTok and I got like 2,000 views on it, which is just like pretty normal for me and whatever. A lot of people commenting on it were other women or even guys commenting like, guess who doesn't have issues with like male loneliness? Like me, a straight guy, because I'm fucking normal. I'm like, exactly. Or he's like, I have like a crumb of empathy and I'm not like, I don't hate women. And I'm like, period, exactly. Like it's so easy. It's literally, it couldn't be easier. So, all right, so I post that. Somebody in my comments, first of all, comments, rage bait fail. Okay, let's unpack that. Just that comment for now. Rage bait fail? Fail? First of all, I didn't make it as rage bait. I made it as an opinion. Just a statement. Just saying, don't bring it up around me. I don't care. So first of all, the fact that it made him enraged, just a bonus. But, bro, is that why you're commenting? Because you're so unbothered? Because it's a fail about rage bait? Sure, Jan. Okay. So I just said that and I was like, whatever. Just left. Because, like, thank you. It is a bonus knowing that you got mad. So a little bit later that day, I go back on TikTok and I see that the same person had tagged me in something. So I said, what's this? I assumed it was just something, another comment on my video, whatever. No. turns out he took my video and sent it to a different Instagram page. Or sorry, TikTok. And this TikTok has, I think, 2.4 million followers. And he sent it, and she's like she's a red-pilled, like, incel defender type freak. Just to be honest, like, I don't know how else to describe her. Like, how do I say it? Like, her eyebrows look like apostrophes, and she has that black, like, watery eyeliner that looks like she did it with, like, Parkinson's or something. And she talks in this way that you can just tell she thinks she is the queen bee. And you know what? Maybe she is the queen bee of the incels. And if that's her jam, okay. So anyway, she talks in this way that, like, I just know she thinks she's being intimidating and, like, really laying down the law. And I get really bad secondhand embarrassment watching people, so it was actually a very tough watch for me. But anyway, okay, this is what she said. She stitched it, obviously, with the intent to, I think, shame me or be like, well, look, your video backfired. Like, look now. Which, first of all, I don't say things unless I mean them. I'm not making statements just to say them. I said it and I put it online because I meant it and I wanted people to see it. So I don't know where that cognitive dissonance comes in for her, where she thinks I'm going to be embarrassed or regretful that I posted that because some freak is stitching it to her incel followers. Anyway, she posts it and she's like, well, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Like, and this is how feminists think they're gonna have, you know, equal rights and get men to care about them. And I didn't respond on this, like, in her comments. Obviously, like, I don't give a shit. I just commented and I was like, thanks for using my video. Like, I love my fans, the heart. But the thing is, that argument is so old and tired. Nobody, especially not me, I don't care to get men to care about me or, you know, see my perspective or think that they're respected, etc., etc. I don't care. It's like, I feel like we've tried that and it doesn't fucking work. Why would I be spending my time being like, what's the best way I can be nice to try and compromise to get people to care? I don't care. I don't, because if you are already that kind of a horrible person, you're not gonna care. And don't care about me, period. I am a bitch. I'm nasty. So imagine, like, thinking I have to change myself because I need someone to like me. No, because then you're not liking me. You're liking the version of myself that I'm putting out there to make you like me. And for what? So I could be like an incel influencer with apostrophe eyebrows and fucking Parkinson's watery liner. No thanks, girl. So anyway, that was like basically the gist of it. And the best part was the video, I think as of now, it's been like 2 days, has about like 35,000 views, which is so exciting for me because even though it wasn't rage bait, it was genuinely just my opinion and just me talking. The fact that it went from 2,000 people seeing it, 2,000 people who already basically agree with me or think similarly, the fact that it went from that to 35,000 incels who were the subject of the video seeing it was, I can't even tell you like how exciting. Because yes, you guys are the ones I want to see it. You're the ones I want to say I don't care. I don't give a shit about you. And the fact that now my voice has been amplified to that space, unbelievable. And, you know, they're commenting like, who is this bitch? Like, let's get her sacked. Joke's on you, bitch. I'm unemployed. So, and just, I don't even need to say this, but there's about 200 comments of the most vile things you've ever heard. And it's like, if you just had a crumb of self-awareness, like, this is why people don't give a shit about you. This is why I'm wishing you just the worst. And that, like, literally just be a little self-aware. If you have 2 brain cells left, let's rub them together. Just a little bit of logic, a little bit of just common sense, like I said. There's a person who made, and like after that, he found my original video, probably because I commented on it being like, this is my video. He stitched it himself, and I got tagged in it because it was like a stitch. And it was like a short video, and he was just like responding to the fact that I said I didn't want to hear it. And he was like, well, maybe I'll just log off TikTok and Instagram forever. Maybe it'll just disappear. And it's like, okay, you could have done better than that. It had 0 likes, 0 comments, 0 saves, and it was like posted 2 hours ago. Girl, that's embarrassing. That's like humiliating. Because now, not only has my video gotten 2,000 views and like 70 comments on my page, but also like 35,000 views on this other lady's channel. And here you are trying to like throw your hat in the ring or like have a response. 0 likes, 0 comments, 0 saves. It's like, how must it feel to like really think you ate and just like have to really come face to face with the fact that you are irrelevant? It's just such a delicious situation for me all around. I'm so happy I made that video. And I want to be clear when I say I don't care about, I never want to hear about either of these quote unquote epidemics, because the only people that say that are straight men. Let's be honest. Straight incel men. I do, however, on a case-by-case basis, sure, I think mental health is important for everybody. And, you know, I want the best for not everybody, but most people. It's obviously, like, you don't have to grasp onto the fact that no one cares about you. It's just, nobody cares about you. And you think you're going to be like, well, you don't care. As if I'm going to be like, no, I do. Like, I didn't mean it like that. No, I meant it. that's why I fucking said it. And I don't get the urge to like try and shame me. I don't say things I don't mean. And I especially don't post things that I'm not ready to defend or stand 100% behind. Period. So it was just all around. I was giggling, kicking my feet, like texting my friends, whatever. And then I thanked the original person in the comments. I was like, thanks for like sending this to her, whatever. And he was like, no problem. Always happy to help out. Like attention hungry, like bitches or whatever. And I was like, thank you. I love that. Like I am happy you did this. And I'm not even saying that to try and be annoying or grating. I genuinely was enjoying myself. And I still get like a warm sort of glow in my chest when I think about it. So that was amazing. It was 2 days ago and I'm literally still levitating. So the next one I made, which I think is an amazing idea, was I was like, listen, my TikTok, I was like, listen, I'm not taking responsibility to fix this epidemic or whatever, the loneliness epidemic, but I will say a good idea would be to set up some sort of buddy system for normal, well-adjusted guys to take on these incel freaks. Like, it would probably have to be a few of them going with the normal guy because I just think there's more freaks and like maladjusted weirdos. But I just think they could do like wonders. Like the incels would just have to follow them around and learn and it would benefit them too. Like they're so miserable with their lives, apparently. Let's fix that for everyone. I did have some people in my comments being like, well, you know, those kind of guys are like too narcissistic to think that they have a problem. And I was like, well, it would be like a draft. It wouldn't be like optional. It wouldn't be voluntary. They would stay in this program until we deem that they're ready to return to society. They have to prove that they're different and they learned. And I really think that's how they could fix it. I think that could be amazing for them. And people are in my comment. Actually, no, I got a lot of good comments on that. Just because it's like, it's funny. It's funny and we don't need to be taking it so seriously. I mean, I meant it seriously. I mean it when I say, I don't care, I'm not fixing it, etc. But you know what? I like to have fun. I like to joke around. I like a giggle, etc. I really do. And I think I'm becoming fame and power hungry just by eliciting such a strong reaction from those losers. And it was amazing. That, yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, that was kind of my main takeaway from TikTok from the past couple of days. I do have another one, but I want to kind of keep that for a different episode. I feel like I might make them shorter instead of long form because a lot of them have different topics and elicit like a different kind of response or whatever. So I might do this maybe in these kind of like 20-minute increments. But obviously like I'll be making more because I post constantly on TikTok and I'm enjoying myself. So you guys have that to dread or look forward to. I don't know the next time I'm gonna post. I guess it depends on when I have another exciting thing to talk about, or, it just, the fancy strikes me. I'm a free spirit. I can't be like chained down to any sort of schedule or topic. I guess if there's anything you guys are interested in, you can mention it. Unless it's like interesting to me, I'm not gonna talk about it because that's just inauthentic and I feel like people could tell. So yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, like I said, I don't know when the next one will be out. I'm assuming now that I am just gonna do shorter type video or recordings, it'll be like sooner, but if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, it's Kerrizim, KERRIZIM, and my Instagram is the same except with one more M at the end. So it's KERRIZIMM. That's it. I'll see you guys next time.